Hi, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie, and I'm Debbie. Today we're reading for Monday through Thursday, January 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th. Now, when I'm doing Monday through Thursday, I use my Radley Valentine decks, my Archangel Power Tarot cards, my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will pull one from Inspirational Wisdom from Frances Monroe and Judy Mastrangelo, and I use my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, this is the introduction. This is going to be on all the videos. So if you come in for your specific sign, or if you cross-watch and you see this, it's the same for the beginning, just for the beginning. But what I will do is I will put down there in the descriptions the timestamp for when you can just jump over the introduction and go straight to your video. All right. Now, the other thing I will be doing is in this introduction, I will be using my Waite Rider tarot cards and my Colette Baron Read the Good Tarot. Basically, what I do with this is I am just reading for what's going on in the world. What is the world's energies like right now? Anything we need to be watching out for. So I kind of feel it's an important piece, but that's for you to decide. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Holy Spirit, Source, and just say, what do you need? What do you need to say? What is needed to be said? Like I said, general reading, take what you like, leave the rest. May or may not resonate. Couple of things. We do have the Chinese New Year, or, the starting on January 22nd. It is the year of the rabbit, or in some of the Asian cultures, the year of the cat. Very similar, or if not the same, characteristics. Now, what I was reading, and I posted it, that it actually starts, that piece of the year actually will start, I think it was February 4th, but I put that into my, under our Just Community page. So that was a couple of days ago. So you might want to take a look at that. So we do have the new moon on the 21st, this happening on the 22nd. It's still not changed over what the year is all about, but it's still new opportunities, new possibilities also. Now on the 22nd, 23rd, we also have Uranus going from retrograde to direct. So right now it's in a very slow-mo motion. Retrogrades the planets don't actually go backwards, and I loved this from one of our subscribers, commented that the world just wobbles a little bit, so it gives us a new and fresh perspective. So it is going direct. All the planets will then be direct. Like I said, Uranus is going a little bit slow motion right now, so the expect the unexpected energies are intense. We had Mercury just go direct also, so there's a little bit of a shadow that goes beyond. So we have a little bit of that shadow, and Mars, what was it, earlier, it went direct also. So we have all the planets going direct. The thing about it, when I talk about direct, is it's more a case that these planets will do what they do. However, the environment is changing around them. I told you that Saturn will be going into Pisces. Pisces is the last season of the astrological year. So in Pisces, we've been going through the age of Pisces for the last 2,000 years. That's about religion and business government. And, I call it the business of religion, the rules and regulations. Pisces is a very deep, introverted energy. So it does have a lot of dreams and fantasies, but there's another part of it that does have this rules and regulations. However, we have Saturn, which is the father of rules and regulations, going into Pisces. So I'm looking at some major cleanup energies for the next whatever it goes, 2 years, 23 months, 24 months, and that will start in March. And then of course, I've been talking about how Pluto, which has been in Capricorn, and it's all since 2008, for 3 months, again in March, will be going into Aquarius. Aquarius has thoughts, has, is friendships, is about the people, is about new ideas. So, this is, when Pluto was in Capricorn, there was a moment about was it a year ago? Year ago? Was it 2 years? Year ago, 2 years, whatever, that Pluto and Capricorn was in the direct position, or the same position it was in 1776, which was part of that Revolutionary War energy. So as we go into Pluto going into Aquarius, there's the rebuild, there's the new ideas, there's the possibilities, but it only goes there for 3 months. But like I'm saying, all these planets are going direct. Uranus does the back and forth, goes direct once a year, goes, retro, it does this at least once a year. Mercury does it 3 to 4 times, Mars every 26 months. The thing is about it is when these change, or when our perspectives of these planets change, things look different. But remember, they can be doing the same thing, but their environment changes. Okay, so they're doing it in a new environment. So even if they've been doing it, Mercury, like I said, 3 to 4 times a year, now their environment is changing. So it is all new, fresher energy too. So I told you 22nd, 23rd, I'm looking at my little cheat sheet here. Uranus goes direct. The 25th, we have Aquarius sextiling with Jupiter, which is in Aries. That is a positive energy. So that'd be the 24th, 25th. And then on the 26th, 27th, Venus enters Pisces. So we got, Venus is about emotional relationships. Again, we have that dreamy energy around us of Pisces. But then remember, Pisces can be strict too. Pisces can be, this is the way it needs to be done. But Pisces is also the great manifester. So it could be a time to manifest. When Venus goes into Pisces, it could be a time to manifest that relationship you're looking for. All right, so here we go. 2 cards popped out of the desk. This is, and I'm not sure, I'm kind of feeling like maybe it's these two, but this way, but we'll see. We will see what we will see here. Let's see what else we might have with the Waite Rider deck here. And do this. Oops. Anytime that there is a shift in moon, remember new moon is about all the possibilities. It's new seasons. During Aquarius season, we will have the Leo full moon. I believe too that this new moon is a super moon, so it's a very close. The moon is closer in the orbit to the Earth than before. Anyway, so let's see what we've got here. For our third card, what's going on, higher power? What's going on in the world? Okay, first card is balance. Balance. So now, we have basically in the tarot, and I tell people if you watch me long enough, I explain the cards, and you'd be able to read your own cards. Maybe not with the intuition, but the intuition will come. But if you watch me, because I give the explanation. So this is Pentacle energy. Pentacle energy is earth energy, money energy. It is associated with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Now, we still have Mercury is still in Capricorn. Uranus is going direct in Taurus. Now, Virgo's just kind of chilling out a little bit right over there. And I think Virgo energy, if you have any Virgo in your natal chart, I think that's kind of like, well, we get to business, but keep your eyes off of me. Anyway, we've got a 2. 2 is crossroads, choices, decisions. It's coming together. You can see that he is, I'm not quite sure if he's necessarily juggling or if he's just trying to keep things in motion. But there is this money energy, money, job, career, could be home. There is this money energy that's just being I'm kind of getting this, pay Peter to, or rob Peter to pay Paul. Just have to kind of keep things in balance, not necessarily as exciting as I want it to be, but there's a little bit of stress, there's a little bit of tension with this energy. However, if you think of this as a rubber band, nothing is being really pulled on this. It's just kind of waving around. It's a little bit unbalanced. He's standing on one foot. The waves are there, but it's not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. So if you're feeling overwhelming stress, if you're feeling that there's a lot of stress with the money situation, which I'm not going to say there isn't, do not let it overwhelm you. Keep your eye, here. Now, I think that about a week ago, when one of my introductions, I said, watch the money. This is a balance energy. This is trying to balance the energies, balance the money. In some ways, he's doing a little bit of a juggling act, again, robbing Peter to pay Paul. But at the same time, it's not, I just feel like he's not out of control at this moment. So even though it may feel out of control, it's really not out of control. It's just the anxiety that appears or that comes through with this. Okay, so let's go on. Next card. So here we have the wand energy. Like I said, there's 4 energies. There is earth, there is fire. Now, fire is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's passionate, burning, determined. Remember, we have Jupiter in Aries right now, and Jupiter wants to provide. Jupiter wants good things, and Aries is about action and action steps. Let's get this moving. Leo, like I said, we do have, I think it's the 4th or 5th of February, we have that full moon. So Leo energy will be starting to get stronger, passionate, burning, determined, very, very committed. So the court cards have dual energies. This one, the page has the earth as the underlying energy. The knight has the fire as the underlying energy. Wands is fire. So this is fire energy. This is moving forward energy. This is not, this is like, okay, I've got my plan. Don't stop me. This is not being contained. Okay? It's not like the air energy when you see the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is kind of like, I don't give a darn anymore. I'm just going to go do it. The Knight of Wands, the fire energy, does have a bit of a plan, is going into action, is making, it's a very calculated risk, and is not really taking a no for an answer. Okay? So let's see what we've got here. Now we have the Page of Wands. So we have the money and we have the fire. We have the earth and we have the compulsion, I have to do this, I have to do this. So here the Page of Wands is a combination of both. Underlying is that earth, overlying is that fire. So the page generally is a messenger. So you might be here, there might be some news about money and struggles, and yet do not be worried or afraid type of thing. But the page, so there is that underlying of the earth, money, job, career type of stuff. But you've also got that commitment, that passion, that I really want to make some changes. So there's something happening between the money and the fire, something between the stability and the the commitment. So the page wants to get started, wants to make some changes, wants to go forward. Generally, the page is usually about has a connection with a new job, a new career, a new way of making money, a new path in that earth energy. And then the Wands is passionate. The Wands just says, yes, this is what I want going on. So there's a little bit of this balancing, this juggling of this money energy. It does have some choices with us too. Do I do this? Do I not do this? So we have this, this up and down type of feeling, but it really kind of puts the world in gear and kind of says, no, I'm not necessarily liking where I'm at. We need to make some changes. We need to be passionate. We need it, and we need it kind of now. Okay, whatever that meant. Like I said, I have learned to, or I still am learning to just deliver what comes through and not try to make too much sense of it. So let's see what we've got with the Colette Baron read. What we have here. Please, please, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. You don't know how much that really helps. It just, I'm not quite sure what's going on with YouTube, but it's just not necessarily working out the way I would like this to work out. Okay, let's see what we have here. Here we go. Higher power, what else would you like to say? What's going on in the world? What is going on in the world? Now remember, anything reversed is usually strong energy. That's how I read the cards. Here we go. Okay, now we have the Queen of Water. So the Queen stands in her royalty. The Queen is, is somebody who you do not take advantage of. The Queen is somebody who makes a lot of rules. She does it with her heart, but she also does it with her thoughts and her mind. Now, water energy is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Remember, I was saying that Venus will be going into, did I say it was Pisces? Yes. Oh, no. Was it Pisces? Let me go back and check that a second. Was it Pisces that Venus is going into? Yes, Venus is entering into Pisces. So there's a lot of emotional energy with that. There's a lot of loving energy. There's a lot of, clearing out of clearing the rules in a relationship energy. So the Queen's energy underlying is water. So here we have fire, fire, and here we have water, water. She is very intuitive, very loving, very caring energy. She does get a little stressed out with what's going around because sometimes she doesn't necessarily feel as she's in control, and she's a queen. She should feel in control. But this queen is always a little bit on that shakier side. Well, I'm saying for right now, this queen feels a little bit of the shakiness, feels a lot of that emotion, but also knows that with love, anything and all things are possible. So we've got interesting energy. We have a lot of earth energy. We have earth energy. We have a lot of fire energy. And now we have that water energy. The only energy that we did not talk about is our sword energy. And that is also our air energy. And that is our Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Now, Libra's kind of taking a little bit of a break too. Don't worry. They'll soon be in the game again. And also Venus does have a good association with Libra too. So anyway, air energy is your thought processes, thinking things through, making plans, also hearing news. And we do have Saturn still in Aquarius, and we still have Mars still in Gemini. So interesting times. But remember, we're changing. It's all, these things may happen very scheduled, but the other the environmental, the scenery changes. It changes, but it's all in a different, it's changing again. It's changing. And I do feel, like I said, with Saturn going into Pisces, I feel there's going to be a lot of cleanup. There's going to be a lot of cleanup, especially in the business of religion and government. Okay, so again, please like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. It really helps. I do appreciate you doing that. And right now, we will start your videos. Oh, if you're just watching the introduction, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye. Hello, my Virgo. So we're entering, we're in a new, we're in Aquarius, a new astrological season. Things are shifting. Things are changing. The planets are going direct. Your energies have been kind of moved away, but now I'm getting this vibe of you just kind of like stamping your little foot and saying enough is enough. So my Virgos, oh my goodness, my Virgos, even though we don't have a lot of Virgo energy around us, though, as we go into February and Pisces, we will be. Pisces season, you're ramping up. And you're like, I'm just not taking it anymore. Enough is enough. So let's see. Is this starting this week? We will see. We will see what we will see. All the planets are going direct, but there's some major shifts, and I just feel like I know that we talk, and I talked about this, I think, in another video, so if you come across it, then it might be a cross watch for you. Taking the reins, again, it's like I've been allowing things to happen, or not, I shouldn't say you've been allowing, but you've been like, I've been trying to do the right thing. Now, it's time to make a change. I just see you stamping your foot, and it's okay. Sometimes you need to do that. Be true to thine own self. Okay, next, this card. Let's see. Higher power. What do we have for our Virgos? First card is, well, this is that Four of Raphael. So the Four is stability, organization, leadership. It's not a bad place to rest in. Raphael is your water energy, your Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, very spiritual energy. Pisces has a lot of stuff going on right now. I've talked about that in the intro. So there's a lot of digging deep, digging into those emotions. And my Virgos, one thing I'm always talking about with you is you're very spiritual, very, very connected with higher power. The thing about the Four of Raphael is it's kind of called that in-between space. It's kind of like a fallow season, a fallow field where it's like the field is resting and getting prepared for more to come. It's looking at the past or looking at what you've got and kind of going, okay, it's not all that bad, but it's not necessarily where I want to be. It's kind of not looking for the other opportunities. It just has this sense of to it. Okay, it's a Four of Cups. And this sometimes changes for me a little bit, but this has that sense of and I kind of get this, like, it's like you've been resting in this sense of how's that for a definition? And it's like, I'm not liking it. In some ways it was good. In some ways it was satisfying. It's just kind of like, we don't need any major changes right now. But again, I'm getting this enough is enough energy. So seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Your next card here is the Eight of Ariel. So 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Ariel is your energy. It's also Capricorn and Taurus. Remember, Pluto is still in Capricorn. Mercury is still in Capricorn. Uranus is in Taurus, and it is going direct. So it's kind of like a big spotlight on, what can we do to make things weird? It's money, job, career. It's your home energy. But the Eight of Ariel takes you into the step of like, you're ready. You're ready for some changes. You might need a little bit more tweaking, but you're just ready. It's like, it's like, let's just get things moving. But the tweaking, and this is where my Virgos, because I'm, you think things through, you make your plans. This is where I would say get your, if it's about a job or if it's about a mortgage or something. And again, I don't do financial advice. I just say, this is where you you do your research. I kind of feel like this is where you do your research. You're ready, you've got the skill sets, and now you just need to do a little research. So if it's a job, you're looking on the boards, you're looking, with the recruiter, you're getting your resume updated, you're doing it very smartly too. There's a lot of strategy. I'm picking up a lot of strategic energy with this Eight of Ariel. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So your next card here is the Emperor. So we have that 4 energy again. So 4 and 4. So 4, 8, 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. We have the Emperor. This is a major arcana. This is Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel's energy is very, very, very strong and positive energy to move a situation forward. Archangel Uriel is a light, brings light to areas that have been dark. Also very, again, when I said strategic here, Uriel has a lot of wisdom and a lot of strategic energy. So the Emperor does have this organizational energy, does have a higher power energy, does have a very strong divine energy. But Uriel brings the strategy. Uriel brings the wisdom. Uriel helps you to see this is kind of that connection between your metaphysical and your physical energies. It's kind of like, okay, I see the reality, but now I see the reality. So So whatever this is going on, you're ready. There's some strategic energy. You still, you just need to get ready. You just need to get ready to make your change. Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. You just need to you've got what it takes. You're just like I said, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I keep seeing you stamping your foot. Okay, and there's a card that just flew out. It is face down. Here we go. Let's see. Ace of Abundance. Well, if you're changing a job, if this is about a job or getting, this is the money card. This is a money card. So Ace is a 1, new beginning, new start. Abundance is your is your earth energy card. This is the money card. So this cherub brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. It's like, so whatever you're ready for, you've kind of made your decision. Enough is enough. Let's get going. You have to stay organized. You have to get everything prepared for whatever this is. And it doesn't mean that you leave your place of employment. It could mean that you get the promotion, you go for, an application somewhere else. But it's like you just got to get yourself ready. There is movement. There is, it might be that you are promoted, but it's, again, enough is enough. And like I said, this has a lot of money. This is the money card. And that's the first thing I saw when I got the Ace of Abundance for you, the money card. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Angels and fairies. What do you have for our Virgos here? Enough is enough. Show me the money. Here we go. Let's see. What else do we have for my Virgos? All right. Here we are. Fairy rebels. All right. Your life can be joyful if you allow your faith, which you're very strong, to open the doors that will make this happen. Remove the barrier and everything will be clear. Ooh. Sometimes we can be extremely spiritual, but sometimes it can be very tiring too. And sometimes we close down a little bit and we kind of say, maybe tomorrow. Well, maybe tomorrow needs to be today. All right, let's see what we have here. What crystal or energy would be helpful for my Virgos? What do we have for my Virgos? Here we are. Aragon star clusters. Earth healing, which is good for you. Grounding. Stress relief, which is also good for you. And vitality. You may want to take a look at that. So, my Virgos, like I said, enough is enough. You've got the money card. You're ready. You got to get organized. All of those energies are just getting ready for you to make some switches and some changes. Please, okay, and speaking of changes, please take a moment, if you don't already do this, to do the like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. I really need to shake up that algorithm, and the likes are what does that. So please do that. If you want to see me come back, I need to, well, not, I'm not making any changes right this moment, but I need to see some movement in that algorithm. Oh, anyway, my Virgos, please, this is the most important part. Always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.